Welcome. It is the final episode of 2022. I am Marta Rowland, and as usual, I'm the only one who bothers to show up on time for the podcast. But I can't believe that today I was going through the shows list, and I didn't know that today was episode 23 of the 24 episodes that we do a season. So I had no idea that this coming Tuesday will be the season finale, which I have nothing whatsoever planned right now. So yeah, it's having nothing planned. But hopefully I'll come up with something. Have a good time as usual. There's gonna be drinks. We're gonna have fun. Speaking of, this being the last episode of 2022, we're gonna do some have maybe a shot or two tonight for since we won't technically be bringing in the new year with you guys because that's on a Sunday. We don't do the podcast on Sunday. So yeah, so we'll be bringing in a new year with you, trying to do something with you guys tonight, have some drinks or whatever. But oh, before I forget, the subscription service has started, where you guys would get like exclusive content on the audio version of the podcast. The subscription is $4.99 a month, and starting next season, it's going to be um oh, what am I thinking about? Oh, it's going to be oh crap. It's going to be like the things that you guys don't get to see after we go off the air because we kind of stay on a little bit afterwards when the show is over and talk and stuff. So uh that's going to be a separate a whole separate thing or whatever. But it gets kind of funny about the things that we talk about or whatever. Talk about life and everything else that goes on that we feel that we would have felt would have been inappropriate to have on the actual podcast. But now we're gonna be more open and with you guys and more of expressing ourselves. So don't forget to sign up for that subscription service. It'll be $4.99 a month, and that you will get exclusive access to our behind the scenes content after we go off the air. So earlier this year, Tyler Sanders, people know him from 911 Lone Star and an array of other shows and movies that he's played part in. So this is him right here. Um, Earlier this year, he passed away in June. I believe it was June 11th. He passed away, and it turns out that he had passed away from a fentanyl overdose. The reports just came out today. He was 18 or 19 years old at the time of his death. So let this be a wake up call for some of you out there. I understand these drugs are very dangerous. They are. We need to just take better care of ourselves and make sure that things like this don't happen. This young man was too young, and had a whole career ahead of himself for that to happen to him. Everybody is Tina.
Hey, hey y'all. Y'all getting ready for the new year?
Oh, the new year. Sadly, I will be working the new year. Oh, good. Old Man Theater. Before you come in, can you send Big Body? You want the Big Body to come in? I forgot to send him the link because I actually hopped on like 2 minutes before the broadcast started. But yeah, if you can say if you want to send him the link, Old Man Theater, go ahead and send the link. Give me a thumbs up if you're available too. And Tina is froze for me. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Um, Southwest Airlines.
To the tay, to the ta, to the woulda,
What theater?
to the tay. What's wrong
I'm
with
so
Tina?
confused. I guess she must have answered her phone. I have no idea. But I'm wait till I see her moving again and then add her back onto the thing. Um, so if you guys don't know about Southwest Airlines, they canceled many thousands of flights over the over the holidays due to the storm, whatever. So in some airports across the nation, this is what it looks like in the Southwest terminals. So that's what it looks like in the Southwest terminal, where in the baggage claim areas, which is overflow with bags. They're saying that they're not even going to be at full operation until Friday, as far as their planes up in the air. Um, Old Yeller said that he sees this as a price in tickets, plane tickets decreasing due to this. What do you guys think? And how do you think Southwest should have handled this whole situation, especially with all these bags? Some of these people might not even be able to get their bags or never see these bags again.
Okay, so I missed part of that. So what was, when I read about it, they said Southwest said it was some type of malfunction in the computer.
Exactly.
Is what I heard. So, and then they continue to have like decreased flights to try to like compensate for whatever was going on. As far as the luggage, I feel like should be, I don't know how you would handle that. Should they fly it to where it should go and then notify, because they got cargo planes, right? Should they fly it to where it needs to go or on a train or whatever, and then have them come pick it up from somewhere? You know, you really can't just ship that type of stuff to people, you know what I'm saying, homes or whatever. That's the best thing that I can say. They gotta try to return those belongings to people. But then I also have seen a drop in, because, you know, I'm tracking prices for a few destinations, but not in the Southwest. Not for Southwest. I've seen them drop. At first, it was an increase when Southwest first had all those backups. It was an increase in like all the other airlines I saw. And then now it dropped. Like, I think I was tracking from here to Vegas, and Frontier dropped all the way down to $80 for a round trip.
Oh my goodness.
I'm on my way.
So that was yesterday. And usually, you know, it's cheaper to fly out of Chi-Town, and they usually tack on almost an extra $150 for coming out of our town, but $80 round trip with Frontier.
Well, up in the end of the show, I buy, I'm gone. Oh. No, but I think that they should like Tina said, get them people their luggage, and they should still offer them either a free trip somewhere, or cutting their prices, or deep cutting their prices, or something. Some kind of
I'm sorry, let's make up type of deal.
Yeah. So
they need to do something, because they might be losing some serious money behind this one, which they might even increase their ticket prices because of this whole ordeal. Which would be bad.
You know, you already know how I feel about Southwest, so you know.
Yeah, we know how you feel about Southwest.
You should have listened to me.
Wherever. They still better than Spirit.
Nah, I flew Spirit. And I preferred I had the front seats though in Spirit. And I actually didn't have a bag. I didn't have an issue with Spirit at all. I don't like the way it's almost like a free-for-all with Southwest. I like assigned seating. I want to pick my seat so I know what I'm saying, for real. And it works for people that have more anxiety issues. You know what I'm saying? First-time flyers.
So when I fly Southwest, I just pay for the priority boarding.
But why? When you could just fly a different, with a different company, and you ain't even got to worry about paying extra for getting on first to pick a seat.
I only fly Southwest because my bags fly free.
No, when I flew Southwest, I think it was the first bag was free, and then the other one got waived.
My first 2 bags was free. They couldn't be when I just flew in March or April, whatever that was. I didn't have to pay for none of my bags. I checked 2 bags and I had a carry-on bag, and they all was free.
I mean, the most I ever paid for 2 bags and a carry-on bag was $60.
I ain't paying it.
And if you flying with Spirit round trip and the ticket is like $150, I mean,
I'm cheap. I ain't paying it.
So,
Oh, it's a 30-year-old.
what's that?
So
Mm-mm.
me not paying attention, I didn't realize this, y'all, and I'm sorry. The season finale is on Tuesday. I didn't know that this was the 23rd episode of the season.
no
And
motherfucker.
I have nothing planned because I didn't know. So
Can
I'm
we
sorry.
do it? Can we do an impromptu New Year's Eve and make
What,
that the season finale?
like a pre-record one?
I mean, man, like what you mean by pre-record?
Oh, so well, a lot of people don't know with this thing that we have here. We all can log in, and I can actually pre-record an episode and it release at a later time. So it'll still be in this whole format. It just won't be live, and it'll
I
come
feel
out
like
during the same time.
I like the live content and the interacting with people. You know,
Me too. Me too. Mm.
Oh, God.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, I probably will have to take a nap, but
Maybe 2 or 3.
yeah, maybe. So, 'cause since I
I
work
mean,
New Year's
that's
Eve
fine.
and day,
Just push it back to like 9 o'clock.
tomorrow on Tuesday.
No, for New Year's Eve.
Oh, you mean do the season finale earlier? Okay. I mean, we can do that. I mean, I don't know what old man. You know, old man theater be sleep.
You gonna be at church? What time? I thought it was midnight service.
It goes into midnight. I'm getting off Saturday, going home, take out what I'm gonna wear, take me a shower, take me a nap, get up, go to church. Then I'm heading my other state.
Well, that ain't gonna work for him then. We can talk about it later.
Ooh,
Don't forget,
don't
y'all, to sign up
persuade
for
me.
that subscription service of $4.99 a month for exclusive content. So you guys can see what happens behind the scenes once this goes off the air. And it's only gonna be audio version only.
Almost what happens behind the scenes.
Lord have mercy.
So, there's a comedian planning on going on. Oh, wait, no, before I even get into that, in Buffalo, as you guys know, they had this record-breaking snow over in Buffalo. And for those of you who don't know, the storm was so bad that there were 20 plus deaths reported in Buffalo, New York, due to that storm. One story I heard that a 13-year-old, they were plowing the streets and found the body of a 13-year-old that was dead. Another woman posted on TikTok that they found her sister dead inside of her car. I guess she's saying her sister was saying that her car had got stuck and she had called for help, was waiting for help. Help never came, and I guess she ran out of gas or whatever, something to keep her warm, and she basically died from being froze in her car. So, with that being said, I was wondering, like, why wasn't there a traveler ban put in place? Like, business should have been closed. Only thing that should have been open was hospitals, fire department, and police departments. That's it. Everything else should have been shut down if y'all knew that y'all were going to get the snowstorm where it was going to equal up to the height of somebody's house. Like, it should have been shut down.
Well, so I don't really know how the law works with something like that. you can tell people they can close down their businesses, but I don't know if they can unless it's like a terrorist threat or something, maybe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it should have been, and they probably did say, hey, don't travel, because they did it here. You know, hey, don't travel, this, that, and the other. People were forewarned. I'm not really sure why that 13-year-old was out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like living in a state like that, and people may not have the means to have these things, but I was always taught living here to have certain things in my car in case something does happen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how far out she was, but here in our city, you can easily get out, go knock on somebody's house. Like, hey, I'm stuck. It's cold. You know, stuff like that. I don't know if anybody's going to be welcoming, you know, kind of like that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, you know. I mean, like, I have like gas cans and blankets and this and that and so on and so forth, you know. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have been out unless absolutely necessary. Maybe it was absolutely necessary. You know, you never know what the reasoning for her to be out. Or any of those 20 people that got caught up in that terrible weather. But it sucks, you know.
I
Like,
mean, I think most of the people who got caught up in that weather. I remember one person was saying that her mom said that she'd be right back. Her mom never made it home. She died in a storm. But a lot of people, besides like the kid who had no business being outside, they were just trying to get home from work. And
shouldn't have been no work unless you was working as a first responder at a hospital.
And so a lot of restaurants like McDonald's, Popeyes, Walmart, Target, a lot of those places stayed open during the storm. So the employees were at work when the storm hit. So some tried to make their way home in the storm anyway. Some stayed in the store. I think I had told you
About Walmart.
last time I had saw you that the Walmart employees they had opened up some blow up beds and blew them up and stayed at the store overnight.
They were lucky to be
Yeah.
in a store like Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
But
they was
then,
blessed.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
lucky.
They was
So,
blessed.
but you got to also think as far as like rescue vehicles. Are the rescue vehicles either even going to be able to make it to whoever need to be rescued?
Nope.
Then are those people even able to make it to work, like the firefighters, the paramedics, the nurses, if it was that bad of a storm? So you got to look at that. So you already probably got you short staffed everywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so then you got all these calls coming in, because it's going to be a lot of calls coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't be everywhere at the same time, which is why they tell people not to travel, right? Unless
Mm-hmm.
absolutely necessary, because that type of stuff happens all the time, all the time. And I can see, like, especially for Buffalo, New York. I mean, New York has historically always had heavy, heavy snowfall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see, you know, maybe like down in Atlanta, I think down in Texas, they got kind of cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we did, but ain't no way. Like my job shut down for that below 36 wind chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If
We
you got to work at a McDonald's or a Popeyes, y'all better be calling each other like, we ain't going in. They're gonna have to shut down.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, me and old man theater had to report to work in negative 36-degree wind chill.
And then I don't even feel like that's necessary either. You know what I'm saying? Like some of
Mm-hmm.
that stuff, like if people wasn't gonna make it, then people wasn't gonna be able to make it. They shouldn't have got docked if they couldn't get there. You know, none of that stuff. Like, and then even at that facility, there's still beds. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole department full of beds. Then you got, you know, for the sleep studies, whole
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
department
getting
full of
them bed.
beds.
I ain't getting
I'm
in them
just
bed.
saying, listen.
I'm just
Then you
saying,
got,
I
then you
ain't
got
getting
the,
them nasty motherfuckers.
then you got the on-call beds, right? Then you got regular hospital beds that you can wipe down yourself, and then there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Theater said he
I'm
taking
just
his ass
saying.
home.
I'm just saying, if I had to, I wouldn't be a part, and then you got cafeteria food, you got this, you got that, so it's means to surviving if you get stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be nice and drinking
They
Mountain
do
Dew.
got some, and then the little juice cups. Oh yeah.
And drinking Mountain Dew. The food, no way.
And you don't eat
So,
it if you get hungry.
No, I won't. I done got food poisoning through that place. Fuck
Lord
that.
have mercy. Okay, well then we gonna cook the food.
I had to know how long they had it because it could be something nasty.
so
Ah,
the snow was so bad in Buffalo that they had to use bulldozers to remove the snow. So that's
and
just how bad it
they've
was.
done that here too. You've seen them clearing sidewalks with
So
bulldozers here.
when we got a snowfall, that was the last time we did get a snowfall. It was that bad. Not as bad as Buffalo, but it was bad. Our mayor was like, "Hey, I'm cutting traveling, so not even buses are going to be allowed to be on the roads driving." So he started shutting down the city. Like the mayor has the authority to be like, "Hey, I'm shutting down the city," and then he can call the governor and say, "Governor, hey, I got a state of emergency here. I need you to put something in place where, like, the governor can make a decision for businesses to close."
Yeah, but in extreme circumstances, like the mayor has control over like public things. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
transport,
but the
those type of
governor can
public.
say,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's this bad snowstorm coming. All businesses need to be closed."
He can say that, but then who gonna go around and make sure all the businesses close?
I mean, who gonna have their ass out there anyway?
So like for COVID, when we shut down, that was a state of emergency. Like
Mm-hmm.
that was like more of an infectious disease control type of thing. So that was um kind of like federal government. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
got to control a disease, so everybody, you need to be in the house.
Right.
But even then, it's like, they still had to have grocery stores open and this and that because people got to eat, right?
Right.
So I
So
still
I
was
think
at work.
I think so. Like, I think when it comes to heavy snowfall, the governor can make the decision where during the peak of the storm, you guys need to be shut down from this hour to this hour. Not you need to be shut down for 2 3 days because the very next day he can be like, okay, y'all can take your ass outside or wherever, or a few hours later, take your ass outside.
Yeah, kind of like all the snow is like it was really warm today.
Yeah. So he could have been like, just take your ass outside now. But
My thing is, if it ever gets that deep here, I'm giving free snow shoveling lessons at my house.
Me too.
That's all I'm doing. I'm giving free snow shoveling lessons, training on hand. That's the best I can do.
Don't
They
fall
can
for
learn.
it, y'all. Don't fall for it. Don't fall
They,
for
I
it.
was ready to say, if y'all
they,
fall for that
they,
shenanigans,
they can learn. They can learn the art of shoveling snow. I'm certified. Tina, why you gonna do me like that, boo? I expect that out of this.
Oh, don't believe nothing that one say either. Don't believe him. Wait, there we go.
Yeah, you right. Damn.
what do you mean? Believe?
Oh,
I
but
didn't even did nothing. Wait,
she's
hold the
such a
hell on.
saint. She's such a saint. Believe Mother Teresa.
I ain't did nothing.
You was thinking it, but I'm just saying. I'm trying to get. I mean, hey, I'm trying to get something started up in here. I mean, maybe it can expand. Once they get done learning the art of shoveling snow, they can move next door down the street.
Hell, there used to be kids out here that would shovel snow for money.
I'm
For
not
money.
charging. I'm not charging for the lessons.
Lord have mercy.
That way they ain't got to come after me for some kind of tax thing. I'm not going to charge for it. It's totally free and voluntarily.
I just don't know what to do with you sometimes.
I'm just saying I would do that for my city. Do that for my city.
Lord have mercy.
You need to do it for your medication. Do it for your meditation. That's what you need to do. So, a comedy legend is going out on tour after being released from jail last year. And you
Oh, R.
might wonder
Kelly be
who's
out
this?
in January.
Huh?
R. Kelly be out in January.
Like, what? Where'd you hear this from?
I'm just letting you know he be out sometime in January. They're appealing it.
Oh,
They
okay.
they getting ready. They dropping some of the stuff down.
Hmm.
Just letting you know.
Hopefully, you took your medication too.
I'm serious.
Okay, all right. We'll believe it when we see it. So,
Albums
comedy
coming
legend
out.
Bill Cosby is going out on a comedy tour next year. I don't know what Bill Cosby. I don't know what he's going to talk about or do on his comedy show. I don't know if he's going to talk about his time in jail or a book that he wrote. Wait, can he write a book if he blind?
No, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about the pudding.
What?
The pudding.
But yeah, Bill Cosby's going out on tour. Old Man Theater still he took his medication.
You either.
So I guess I feel like I can have a shot with some of you guys since we're not going to be celebrating New Year's Eve together. Tina made me told me to make. Oh shit! I ain't opened this in so long. Wait, hold down long. I can't get it open. I can't get it open. It's on there tight as hell.
That don't make no sense.
Go get you some damn pliers.
Oh shit!
Well, the hell, let your boo open it. He probably stronger than your ass anyway.
You over there being wimpy.
That piece of shit not even here.
Well, hell, take it in there to your mama. She can open it.
Mm-mm.
After
So
she busts you upside the head with
it's
the bottle.
it's been a few months since I opened this damn bottle.
He's special, y'all.
You better call Tyrone. Oh. Call him. Oh.
You know, I got time for you old people shenanigans.
I didn't do anything. That's your ass that's over there struggling.
You're right, because it still ain't opening.
Run some hot water on it. What time is that? Weak axe can't open a bottle. You ain't lying to me. He can open up his zipper. You had instructions.
So yeah, I cannot get this open. I don't feel like getting up. Okay, hold on.
Now, what was you saying about the? Oh, okay. Well,
You are so. Oh.
I'm not gonna deal with you.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
Now he disappeared.
This some
He turned on
bullshit. As
the
soon as I
fire.
stand up to go walk in the kitchen, I get it open.
That's what he said.
So my choice is some Jamaican rum that I got from while I was in Jamaica.
Okay.
Here. Some Jamaican cream rum.
Okay.
So, and Tommy, go fall out of a tree. I just want you to know that now.
That's not nice.
Oh. When am I ever nice? Apparently everybody thinks I'm mean anyway, so what's the difference?
They don't think they know.
You a softy.
Nah,
Everybody just think I'm just mean as hell all the time. Like, I'm not mean.
you are.
I just don't like people.
You are.
He not. He mean, but I feel like it's a defense mechanism.
It's a front.
I just don't like people.
They're not fond of you either. Word on the street.
They can go to hell.
Too big to get in a tree.
You
So
know,
high.
we go.
Hey, Tommy,
I'm a.
we'll send the fire truck for you.
So, anyways, clink, clink, clink. Oh, wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I guess I could do this. Oh, wait, shit. I'm clicking on stuff. I guess I could do this the proper way, which I don't even know what's the proper way yet. Oh, here we go.
Yay!
What was that?
Not the 70%.
So, I've got to tell y'all also before we get into 2022 recap, because I got a long ass video to show y'all. Because Old Man Theater sent me a video today. I actually put it on the show, and it's not. I shouldn't get no copyright stuff. I'm tired of getting copyrighted shit coming to me.
Man, that list was long as ever. I looked on Facebook. I was like, first of all, you was like, the first one belongs to me. Everything else is TikTok, so you can do what you got to do. I was like, that's how he responds to the copyright claims. I'm talking about you. Oh, is he frozen?
I think he froze her.
Lord have mercy.
If not, he on crack. Oh, there he is. His head moved a little bit.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
You stand up
everything froze for me, so I don't know what happened.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
I got notifications in the middle of the night of copyright infringement claims, and your response, it was like, the first part belonged to me and everything else is TikTok, so do what you got to do. I was like, that's cool.
Also, but they ended up releasing the claim anyway. I get so sick of that shit.
Worked. You better copy and paste for every one of them.
Because for the interest music to the show, they always try to hit me with a copyright claim. Like, no, I paid to have somebody specially made this for this show. I own the rights to this. Nobody can use this but me. I own the rights to it. And they every freaking time I get a thing talking about copyright, oh, it pisses me off. So that's why I had that response. And it was some words that was probably misspelled. I didn't even care. I was pissed off.
I was like, he a fool.
But a 2022 recap. Who can we say was the biggest idiot of 2022? That's all I want to know.
The biggest idiot in 2022?
Besides Trump is not included.
Dang, you heard me say besides a politician.
Because you can't. We already know he's an idiot. You can't out idiot the idiot. So
I feel like our governor was an idiot, and I think he just got reelected, right?
Our governor, he got reelected.
I'm borderline about our president right now. I feel like he mean well, it just don't come across well in words. Who else was an idiot?
My pick is Kanye West.
So Kanye don't bother me.
And now now his ex-business manager is saying that Kanye just disappeared, or there's been no contact with him, so now nobody knows where he's at.
He probably on a 72-hour hold. What you talking about?
Kanye is somewhere chilling. Don't do him.
So Kanye really don't bother me because, I mean, everybody got their own opinions. They can live their life the way they want to. And I mean, he's not a politician, right? So he's not making decisions for the public health and X, Y, and Z, right? So I really can't say that he's an idiot with his own decisions and his viewpoints and stuff like that. He ain't never told nobody to go.
He has tried to speak for us and sounded a complete fool.
It doesn't matter.
Speak for who? He wasn't speaking for
still,
me.
still
He
not
tried
an
to speak
idiot.
on behalf of African Americans.
He's still
Speak.
not an idiot.
I'm a Black American, sir.
Y'all,
Oh,
y'all, y'all attitude gonna change whenever everything flops out. I
So,
okay.
don't feel like he's no idiot.
so, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, whatever his name, Sean Combs, was a little annoying.
Forget
The
that
other
Nick
one,
Cannon was annoying with all them damn
Nick
kids, and he
Cannon
just had
was
his 12th
annoying.
damn baby today.
Yeah, he did
My
have a.
auntie on my
So,
daddy's side is an
so
idiot.
I will say for the woman that had the baby, because the one that had the baby today lost their child to a rare like form of brain cancer when the baby was like 5 or 6 months. So I feel happy for her, because she doesn't have any other kids and she lost her previous one. So that's a good thing for her. And I got respect for her to want to have a kid with the previous father. You see what I'm saying? So kind of along those lines, but I don't know what he doing.
Hell,
So
he said that he kind of regret having all these kids because he can't spend all the time with them. It was a meme on Facebook that said it was like Nick Cannon getting ready for Christmas, and it looked like an Amazon warehouse type shit.
I mean, maybe he bipolar and was having a manic moment. Now he in his depressive moment. Who knows? That's kind of like a mania. He was impulsive about doing all those things. You never know. I don't know too much about Nick Cannon. I feel like, I don't understand why these women picked him to have all these kids with.
Money,
He's not the only person with money.
we know.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
but he's like a sex goddess to some of these women.
and
I
they
don't care.
maybe they thought he had Mariah money.
Mariah has Mariah money.
I mean, yeah, but Tommy said they donor kids.
So I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of kids out here kind of like he could have did like Angelina and Brad and they adopted a lot of kids. They could have had a lot of kids, right?
Well,
Don't
They
you know?
decided to adopt from many different races. And
He
all of
really
those
they
kids seem to
did,
be doing good.
but at least with that whole situation, Brad and Angelina was together for years. And these is kids that was birthed by multiple different women. That most of these kids, he probably not even gonna even see that much.
But he was how long was he married to Mariah?
I think like 4 or 5 years.
But that's what I'm saying. Like them two combined had the power to, because I'm pretty sure she didn't want to have no more kids, and that could have stemmed from why he went down the road having kids with other women. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
they could have adopted because there's a lot of kids in need out here. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that part too. I don't know. That's just me, in my opinion.
I mean, they technically would have had 3 kids, but she had a miscarriage on the first one, then ended up getting pregnant with the twins. So they would have had
And
3
that's
in
fine.
total.
I mean, and
To
who's to
me, I
say
don't
she
think
wanted to have
that
another kid
I,
after having the first one?
I just feel like because they both have these super busy schedules, I don't think them having that amount of kids will work. Like some people say Brad and Angelina, like you said, they had busy schedule, but they not
They're both
as
still making movies.
I mean, yeah, but when they like doing movies and stuff, they pretty much at one location while they're filming these movies compared to when you gotta think Mariah's doing world tours and all this kind of stuff. Who gonna take 10 kids on a world tour with them?
They can. They got the money to do that.
Hell, it already cost her $500,000 to leave the house. So she's like, hell no, I
Then
ain't got all
nobody
that
tell her
shit.
to be that damn bougie.
Most of that is just like security and makeup and all that other kind of stuff. Assistant. And then a lot of this stuff, if she go out and do these shows, she paying for it out of her own money. Like she paying the crew and everything out of her own money. So that way she get 100% of the profits.
Bitch.
Who else is mildly annoying? 50 Cent.
Yeah, he was kind of annoying this year.
My auntie
I
on my
feel like he
daddy's
was just
side.
saying stuff to stay relevant. Like he annoys me more than Kanye did.
Yeah. I just feel
Well,
like he's just one of those people who needs to go. He should need to go fade back into black and mind his own business.
my tail is annoying.
Oh,
Oh, my bad. That was my inner voice speaking out. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't make me fire you on live TV.
You know what? I done been fired by better people. That's why you're annoying.
You know what? I'm leaving my butt print on your vehicle tomorrow. I just want you to know
And
that.
I got a good lawyer. I got a good lawyer. Brody the dog. He get
that's a pretty good lawyer there. That's a pretty good lawyer.
I will sue your ass from here to Afghanistan. I will sue your
Your
ass.
lawyer will have you somewhere locked up in Guantanamo Bay.
No, he won't. No, he won't. He just gonna look a lot of boo, 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 boo.
Mm, mm, mm.
So I feel like those were kind of the people that annoyed me only because I don't have a lot of time like to be on social media, watch the news or anything like that. I feel like those were the people that kind of stuck out to me.
Tina annoying cause you get out, Tina.
I'm just gonna click on it and let it
So
sit there.
add Tommy to that list, please. Thank you.
Tommy, you can't be messing with her like that. You can't be doing that, Tommy. Man, you were cool a little while ago. Now you meddling. Miss Tina now.
Now he meddling.
Yeah, you can't. We may get away with it on the show, but you know we apologize to her afterwards. But you can't be just doing that, Tommy.
The Kia Boys.
The Kia Boys is definitely. The Kia Boys is definitely annoying. They made my car insurance high as hell. They made the cost of living in the city high as hell. Oh man, theater fussing.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So I feel like the Kia Boys was definitely annoying this year.
Police department is annoying.
They can be. I find firefighters and paramedics to be more annoying.
Not you, OG Tina. Oh, damn. He been harsh. What you do to Tommy? Tell me what she do to you. Holla at a player.
I ain't did nothing to Tommy.
I can't. I'm just asking. I'm trying to find out why he
I ain't did nothing to Tommy. I ain't did nothing to Tommy.
Stop looking like that and shaking your head like that, baby. He said, huh.
No, we said hi. Jesus Christ.
Wait.
He said hi.
Oh, that's my you piece of shit. I don't even know. That's why you fucking annoying.
Lord, I am upset that we lost Betty White, Queen, Lizzie C, Portier, a lot of legends. We lost a lot of legends this year. Even Scott Hall. We have lost so many people this year. It's ridiculous how many people we. The bad guy, Scott Hall. He used to throw the toothpick at the camera.
She don't love me like she used to do. What the fuck?
We're gonna get Tommy some meds.
Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, we lost a lot of celebrities this year. So with that being said, how much time we got left? What happened to who?
The video.
Well, I'm gonna get into the video because you sent me a 7-minute long video.
I had to watch it. It was a man shit. I'll be never.
But who is this coming in at the last minute? So I want to get through these TikTok videos before we get into theater 7-minute video. Oh, speaking of old people, so I'm gonna get into the TikTok videos before.
Oh hey, what they say? Oh my God.
Next season episode.
Oh honey, it ain't gonna be no cussing me out now. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this smoke. You do
Tommy,
not want this smoke.
Tommy, you can't be cussing at my boo now.
Ooh, Tommy don't want this smoke. Okay.
What the hell did I
You
walk
can cuss
into?
Montreal and Darrell out, but you can't be cussing my boo out.
Who gonna cuss me out?
Ain't
Tommy
nobody
don't want
gonna
this
cuss you out.
Yeah.
Sir, you need to change your name to Old Yeller. Okay. So let's get it. Oh wait.
Headlock. Then damn. No, hell no. I don't want them both. I'm picking the one. Damn it.
Lord have mercy. Let's get through these TikTok videos so that
Almost
we
like
can get
that,
the
though.
old man theater 7-minute video. So here go the first video.
Huh? Hey. Listen, I ain't never claimed to be a smart man, but that math ain't mathing. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Hey, Chris Hansen, it's Udi. We may got something for you. We may got something.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
First of all,
So
I never knew he had a mohawk.
So first of all, wait, second of all, so in the video is to have their ages above their head. The man was 39 and the female was 23. He said they've been married for 9 years. Now you do the math.
Chris Hansen, we may have got us one. Y'all know who he is, right?
Okay, you know I'm done. Okay,
Hanson
next
brother?
video.
I felt
Noel, come
so
here.
bad after.
I'm sorry.
I want to do that to
Excellent
Old Man Theater one day. I want to do that to Old Man Theater.
Oh
No,
my
you
God.
might, don't do that because you might get socked.
You better not. It's the one video that's coming up, and it describes Old Man Theater perfectly. I don't know which video it is. But yeah, here we go.
Hey, would you ever try anal?
Anal?
Yeah.
I'm gay, yeah.
Oh.
That's I like try. What do you mean? That's dick in the booty, yeah.
So why do girls complain that it hurts, but guys they can take it?
Cause I'm a real bitch. You ain't gonna meet a real bitch like me.
What's the biggest you took down there?
The biggest what?
The biggest pipe you took?
Cover your ears. 9 inches.
Jesus Christ.
Really, Anthony?
I didn't watch the whole video, to be honest.
Chick, you have to watch the whole video.
Okay, well he's frozen, so we're just gonna go ahead and yeah, I didn't watch the whole video. Okay, so I think this next video perfectly describes Old Man Theater, especially the last portion of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video.
Nope. Because Old Man Theater ain't gonna be jumping in no motherfucking lake like that.
But that's how it sounds when you jump.
That's a teardrop.
Oh. Okay, next video. Here we go.
Here's a list of trash I hope y'all keep in 2022. I don't want to see none of this shit next year. No straight grown man should be wearing a pair of fucking Crocs. I'd rather get my foot caught in a fucking bear trap than put on a pair of goddamn Crocs. In my eyes, a man wearing these so-called shoes is equivalent to a man wearing a pair of high heels. Trump supporters, enough. It's time for you to go the fuck away. You're embarrassing yourselves, you're embarrassing your family, and you're embarrassing your communities. Sit the fuck down. It's over. Drill music needs to stay in 2022. Not because it's bad, it's because most of y'all ain't good at it. It's like these fast food restaurants. All of them think they need a chicken sandwich on their menu. Just like every rapper think they need at least one drill song on their album. You don't, because you're not fucking good at it. Next, I need y'all to stop spending money on GTA 5. If you keep spending money on this shit, they ain't gonna never bring out GTA 6. Why would they? This game been out for damn near a decade. If you ain't made enough money from in-game play to purchase anything and everything they put out content-wise, and you gotta use real-life fucking cash, you're trash, and you don't know how to play the fucking game. And you can get Black Kanye West supporters and excuses way the fuck out of here. He treating white supremacists like they bad bitches, private jetting them around and taking them to dinner with former presidents and shit. Him hanging around with Nick Fuentes is like a cow hanging around with a butcher because the butcher kills pigs. Guess what, dumb fuck? The butcher also kills cows. This makes no fucking sense. Song of the week, Eeny Meeny by Panama Jane featuring Jacob Waddy. Streaming everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I feel
drill
like-
music is.
So first of all, my kids wear Crocs. Second of all, why was his feet and ankles so white? Third of all, why was the Crocs so little? Because, baby, my Crocs go all the way and close my whole foot. His shit was hanging off the back.
I don't own Crocs. I never wear them, so I don't know.
I ain't a fan of that shit.
They're comfortable.
Nah. Make your feet sweat.
All right, let's get into this next video.
He's checking with the tech right now.
Yeah, I hooked the whole thing.
What the fuck was going on?
So, firefighters recommend when you go to bed at night to sleep with your door closed, because if there's a fire in the house, there's a good chance that door being closed could protect you. So, you saw how normal that room looked, and then when they opened up the door, it was like, so that's what they recommend for people to sleep with their door closed, bedroom door closed, in case of a fire. That's I threw that in there. Next video.
What happened?
Y'all ain't pick up on memory lane? Okay, we're gonna play it again. Wait.
I get it.
I had saw that like, oh, that makes me feel so. Oh, okay, sir. I'm gonna need you to figure out if you're gonna stay in the stream or not, because you keep disappearing. You can't answer phone calls and stuff because you just look frozen on the screen, sir. So you need to figure out what you're doing with your life over there. Alrighty, so we're gonna go into Old Man Theater's video. Here we go.
Hey man, let me talk to you a second. Hang on, hold on. Stop walking. Let me talk to you a second, man. Okay. Hey, what's going on tonight?
I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all stuff.
Hang on.
Hey, what time? Put your hands behind your back.
In Arkansas, the Texarkana police are handcuffing that man who has not broken any laws.
I'm being detained right now?
Yes,
you
you
are.
are.
Detained. It's investigative detention. All right. At this point, you are not in any trouble. You understand? But we're being told by multiple people that you were involved in all this.
The cops are referring to a shooting moments earlier that targeted him.
Peanut, clink, clink.
Reginald James, a veterinary technician, landlord, and father of three, was walking by one of his rental properties when men in a car opened fire on him, prompting him to run.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Go ahead and get his identification and everything. We'll go.
Got an ID in your pocket, sir?
Under the law, Mr. James is not required to give up his ID, but he consents anyway, politely.
I'm going to pat you down for our safety, then.
Based on the Constitution and settled court decisions, the police are free to try and talk with Mr. James, but he is under no obligation to respond or answer any questions.
And you can actually talk to us.
And he makes his position clear.
Ain't got nothing to say to y'all. I'm just trying to go home. Y'all stopped me for no reason.
No, we stopped you for...
I'm passing by and I fit a description.
You were pointed out.
That's okay.
So they may have all made a mistake when we work this out.
Y'all, it's cool though.
How do I up?
Because I ain't do.
stopping me for no reason.
Okay.
Y'all gonna figure it out. I'm
A
a
little
college
bit- a little bit-
graduate. I'm a homeowner. That's my home right there. That's my
Which
rental
one?
property right on the corner.
Okay. Well, all you had to do was
No,
talk to us
I
a
ain't
little
have to
bit.
talk to y'all. I don't need to talk to y'all. You got me sitting here detained from
Yeah,
walking
you're
from the
detained.
store coming home.
Mr. James is correct. He is detained and handcuffed, though he's the alleged crime victim, and he has the right not to talk.
I don't have to deal with y'all.
At certain times you do,
I
sir.
don't have to deal with you, Mr.
That's-
McAdams.
Yes.
What's your
Well-
name, sir? Mr. Negron? Nice to meet
Well,
you. Nice to meet you too.
So you say you don't know nothing about nothing. You ain't got
Answering
nothing.
no questions, bro. I'm not answering any questions.
Hey, if you keep yelling like that, you're gonna try to find a way to
You
take you
making
jail.
it
We're not wanting
worse.
that.
You gonna take me to jail then?
Hey, relax. Come talk to me.
Thank you. Let me
He
go.
just heard it from over there. But the multiple people pointing him out. That's what I got. That he was part of it.
Because you're
That's
stopping
what
me.
he's
I
saying.
don't want to be bothered. I don't
So-
with y'all. I'm
Thank you.
208 Central. Hi, Crush 209 Central. I'm in route to jail 6. Possibly show me not having a camera.
Go ahead.
209 and 1930.
It's over.
Has he identified himself yet?
No, he allowed me to get Billfo out.
Okay. Well, as of right now, he's under arrest for obstruction.
That's right. For refusing to answer any questions, Mr. James is being arrested for obstruction.
You have to identify yourself.
I did. Here's my ID.
Legal experts say that under the Constitution and the Arkansas Criminal Code, this is an unlawful arrest. But it gets even worse.
All we're trying to do is figure out what happened here. You're supposed to be the victim. You're the one being the and we're trying to help you.
Who's this guy?
After stating that Mr. James is supposed to be the victim, the police then speak to an eyewitness who confirms he was the victim.
So what did you see?
Well, I was sitting in my window right here about in the living room
Mhm.
window, and I was on the phone with her. I had my blinds up. All I seen was a blue Grand Marquis speeding outwards. And I
Coming out of the
out of the apartment.
Uh-huh.
And then I seen him run that way, but the shots was already going on. I just made sure my kids was down and they was in the back room.
You heard shooting?
Yeah, he was running this way
And you run in
across
the-
these people's yard.
Did the car look like it was after him? Or,
Yeah, it was after me.
but which way they turn?
They turned this way.
They come up right behind him then?
Yeah.
And then,
And he ran across his yard and over there in the people.
oh,
Whoever stay over there, he
in
stayed
that
there.
gray house in
Yeah.
the corner? I think he actually lives there.
He stayed there too.
Uh-huh.
So now that the police have been told Mr. James was the victim, not a suspect, do they let him go? Of course not. Instead, they run his name. But to the police supervisor's apparent frustration, the cops learn Mr. James has no arrest warrants.
All I care about is, does he have warrants for his arrest?
And you showed to be clear.
Okay. One, he's now banned from housing. Banned him from housing.
At this point, the supervisor instructs his fellow officers to arrest and process Mr. James anyway.
If he doesn't want to identify himself, he's trying to walk away when we have a legal reason to stop.
That's when you grabbed him, man. I thought he's fixing to run.
We'll get you to transport him, do the arrest paperwork. I'll do the narrative and stuff on it.
Hey, you're talking to the lady in the red
One
shirt?
officer claims to another that the information the eyewitness provided can be used to justify the original detention of Mr. James, and that Mr. James' refusal to talk was therefore obstruction.
We got the witness that said he info so we can justify why we made contact.
However, the courts have long held that police cannot use information gathered after the fact to justify detaining somebody earlier.
Let's get him transported out of here, and let's get him banned and get him out of here so we can finish and just come back here.
Furthermore, in this case, the eyewitness information made it clear Mr. James was not a suspect, just a target and a victim. And Mr. James was victimized twice, first by whoever tried to shoot him, and secondly by other men with guns, the police. The cops took Mr. James to a police station where they processed and booked him for obstruction. All of this happened in July 2022. The judge that was assigned to handle the criminal charge reportedly decided not to try the case in court, but rather place the charge under advisement. In the meantime, Mr. James is pursuing a civil lawsuit against the Texarkana Police Department. He's being represented by the Hearst Law Group of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Legal experts say Mr. James and his legal team have a strong case for civil rights violations. The experts point out that Texarkana police had no reasonable articulable suspicion to treat Mr. James like a criminal suspect and arrest him simply because he refused to answer their questions. The officers also falsely claim Mr. James refused to identify himself even though he was not required to do so, And the officers themselves stated on their body cameras that Mr. James was only a potential victim, not a suspect. But instead of showing any respect or decency, these police handcuffed Mr. James and trampled all over the Constitution. Kudos to Mr. James for refusing to cooperate with these tyrants and for standing up for his constitutional rights. If the Texarkana police had even a shred of integrity and shame, they would settle this lawsuit. But some police are so ignorant and full of themselves that they can't even admit when they've made a mistake. The Texarkana, Arkansas police made a clear mistake in this case, and sooner or later, they're going to have to pay up. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.
Wild B.
That was foul.
That was some fucked up ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree, Tommy. He better get some millions and millions of dollars out of that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's time for final thoughts. What is the final thought of 2022?
To get your life right and make sure that you have a better next year. That's all I got.
For me, just strive to make progress. Make some healthy changes in your life. It's time to leave some of your bad habits. I know it's hard to break all bad habits, but you can start with some. Leave some of your bad habits in 2022. What is you shaking your jaw for?
No, I'm not getting rid of none of mine.
Oh God. Make goals for yourselves that you want to do. Mine is to finally finish a book and hopefully get one released by the end of 2023 is my goal.
My final thought is I'm tired as hell.
Me too. I can't wait for the damn show to be over.
I'm so done with you.
And don't forget to head over to habits365.com. Use code Anthony First, 20% off your person, and head over to Martin. Oh, that's the wrong one. Head over to WrestleSports.com and use code Martin1 to receive 10% of your purchase. Now the rest of Tina's final thought.
I'm still tired as hell.
Oh, that was your final thought. Oh, okay.
Piece of shit. And Tommy, stay off Tina. That's your goal.
Yay!
I don't get paid enough to deal with him. I don't. Don't forget, if you want to see what happens after, if you want to see, if you want to listen to, because it'll be an audio version only. If you want to listen to what happens after the podcast starting next season on season 8, don't forget to go over to our in our links in the audio version of the podcast. There's a link to the subscription portion of the podcast. Is $4.99 a month to subscribe and be able to hear what happens after we go off the air.
Oh, the wild and crazy thing.
Oh Lord.
I'm not putting up with this in 2023.
Lord. All right, Tina, take us out.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Ain't nothing wrong with a little slimy slime. Oh.
Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all in 2022. Oh, 23. I'm sorry. 2023. I forgot what year we was in already. God damn, I'm getting old.
I'm going to see y'all in 2024. I'll holler.
I'm thinking about my whatever. Okay, I'm going to see y'all. Okay, all right. We're going to see y'all. All right now.
Hello.